Hello, and welcome to another episode of Simply Flavorful Recipes with our Village Eating House. Today we're using our Italian Spice Phenomenon. We're going to make the phenomenal crackers that when you buy the Italian Spice Phenomenon at a festival that you've attended, and maybe you've tried the phenomenal crackers, we usually try to put a sticker on the back that will show the recipe. And the recipe is that simple. In a gallon Ziploc bag, we're going to mix 3/4 cups of oil, and we're going to mix 3 tablespoons of the Italian Spice Phenomenon, which I already have measured out. And then we're going to add oyster crackers to that. We're going to shake it every 15 minutes. Now the recipe says for 3 hours. It's actually just until that is absorbed, and you'll see the oil is pretty oily, and over the course of a few hours, even an hour or so, that will be absorbed and those crackers will be ready for enjoying. So using the recipe that we've talked about, the gallon Ziploc, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of oil, and that's any type of oil. Now, a non-flavorful oil we're choosing for that. So this is just a simple vegetable oil that we're choosing for that. And then we're going to take the 3 tablespoons of previously measured Italian Spice Phenomenon, and I am going to pick that up, and I'm going to mix that oil and spice together so it gets nicely combined, because when we put those crackers in there, we want that all to be taken into the cracker just perfectly. And so typically when you buy oyster crackers, they are already kind of standardly measured at 9 ounces per bag. If that's a little different, it's not going to hurt anything. So we're going to go ahead and pour both of those bags of oyster crackers into the gallon Ziploc. And we're going to, oh, I've got some over here. Get all those in there. And I'm going to Ziploc shut, getting as much air out of it as I can, making sure that both those seals are nicely sealed so no oil comes out as you're mixing. And then, like I said, we're just going to mix that together, and you can see like there's a lot of oil on the bottom there. And so what I do is really kind of like an old shake and bake that we used to do. Probably not so bad as an idea to get back into doing some shake and bake chicken with this Italian spice while I'm thinking about it. However, you can see all of that spices. You can see the oil kind of sticking to the bag. But like I said, you want to get the oil mixed in to every one of those little oyster crackers. Now, you can also use pretzels with this. It's a pretty cool little snack too. You're not going to bake these. Once the oil is absorbed, they're going to be ready for enjoying. If you wanted to do any sort of variation, I'm sure that some nuts in there would be good, some pretzels in there would be great, maybe even some cheese crackers. But you're going to do that. You're going to let it all out here. You're going to just mellow it out there. And you're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes. You're going to come back and you're going to do the same thing. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Let it rest. And so about every 15 minutes I check on it, and like I said, in about an hour, hour and a half, you're going to find that you can't resist that, and you're going to open that bag. It doesn't hurt. As much as you mix these, as much as you want to, I mix them as much as I can as I'm moving through the kitchen throughout the period of time that I'm there, but enjoy.